Hey class, happy Tuesday. So, a couple general things. I'm trying to make this video short and sweet. The common themes that I saw in the board post this week. So, lumbricals. So, what are the lumbricals? Lumbricals are hand intrinsic muscles that have innervation from the ulnar nerve and the median nerve. So, the ulnar nerve are going to get the lumbricals 3 and 4, and lumbricals 1 and 2 are going to be innervated by the median nerve. In terms of their function, in integrated function, they are, sorry, I just blanked out there. What the lumbricals are going to do is they are going to do this motion here, which is going to be flexing the metacarpophalangeal joints and extending the interphalangeal joints. So yes, they're going to have some role in any sort of wrist flexion with a dumbbell, but really it's more of a stability role that they're going to play. In terms of the thumb, so the thumb, a lot of people got tripped up on, and occasionally I always have to refer back to my notes as well from kinesiology. So the thumb, because of its because we're in the anatomical plane, when we stand like this. The thumb movements that are going to happen are going to be at about a 90-degree, altered from a 90-degree plane from what we normally would do with other joints in the body. So thumb flexion extension here, flexion extension occurs in the frontal plane about a sagittal axis. So if you can see, the sagittal axis would be going through here, and it's occurring at the frontal plane. Similarly, AB and adduction of the thumb is also going to occur in the frontal plane about a sagittal axis. And finally, thumb opposition is going to occur in the transverse plane about a longitudinal axis. So many people put sagittal plane for their discussion board posts. I just wanted to clarify that so you can understand. A cool thing about brachioradialis we talked about that I just wanted to mention in general was, yes, it has a role in assisting supination and pronation, but it actually depends on where the forearm position is in space. So where its line of pull is then going to dictate. So if we are in pronation, turning the wrist over, the brachioradialis actually is going to help bring the wrist back by acting as a supinator, and vice versa. So if we're in supination, the brachioradialis is actually going to assist in wrist pronation. It's a cool function of the muscle based on where its insertion is at the styloid process of the radius. So I thought that was always a cool thing. I'm always into strength training of the wrist. And I've actually had problems with my brachioradialis in the past. So anyways, I wanted to also give a couple shout outs to the original posts of mention. So I think Jeffrey's post of picking up a mug was really, really good. It's really quite amazing how you have so many different muscles that can contribute to such a simple movement. And so the post really highlighted that. Another one of interest was Ryan G's post, Morgan's post, and also Jennifer I's post. I really like how all of you guys chose to present the information in a slightly different way. Some do it narrative, like Noah, and others do it in the chart format, like Jeffrey. So it's pretty cool to see how it is and how you guys process and actually present the information. So I really think that you should check out that thread, Picking Up My Mug, if you really want to see a really good initial post. In terms of the peer posts, I also wanted to highlight Jennifer I's response to Jeffrey's post. It really just took that simple action of carrying a mug, and then it brought in an outside research on lateral epicondylitis and how that would potentially impact an individual's ability to do that movement. So following that, Jeffrey actually posted a really cool follow-up with a great reply, and that really is what I'm looking for in terms of the peer posts. So really look at that as a great example of what I'm looking for full credit posts. Also, what another great thread that you should check out was Bradford's post with the curveball and how it really just has all great information about peer posting. In terms of the posts that were there were excellent, and they were all they added to the discussion, and it really was a good topic. So I wanted to also thank you all for some of you have been staying in really good communication with me. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to email me. I check the email, my email pretty much every day, at least twice a day, usually in the morning and night. So if you have any questions regarding grading, what I'm looking for, if you need help in a peer post of what I'm looking for, or honestly, like if you even want to run an idea by me, I would be more than happy to help you. I'm here to help. I want to facilitate learning with everybody in as best way as possible. So please just hit me up if you have any questions.